Motor quit on our deep freeze probably a week ago without us knowing. And you can imagine the state of affairs inside with a nice 15-pound turkey and everything else that goes with it. So we have to dispose of all this in a field, and that's what we're doing. Part of life here when the power goes out and when motors quit. Gotta put masks on right now.
7 weeks, 3 countries, 2 cameras, 1 goal. We've set out on a journey to capture the day in, day out sights, sounds, and experiences of living and working in cross-cultural ministry today. Come with us as we meet people responding to God's call on their lives, and check out the incredible places it's taken them to.
When we first drove up, it didn't look like much from the outside. And then all of a sudden you're in this place that's just beautiful and full of life, you know? And all these people are here to experience God and what He has to say to them.
I saw it as like this oasis. Grass is green, they have like a garden and flowers and a pool and this really nice house.
We are in the Matthew Training Center in Guadalajara, Mexico. It's a training center for bringing primarily Latinos to come here and to discover their call in missions.
Yeah, I think our vision is that we train and disciple perhaps hundreds of workers so that they will go out and multiply and do the same.
The importance of a training center like this is more focused on the need for the Latin American church. They are still fairly young in terms of their involvement in cross-cultural missions, and to be able to have a place where we can bring them, get them focused in on missions, their role in it is crucial to the learning process.
It's combining both that learning of what it means to be a disciple as well as how to then go and disciple others.
Mi nombre es Ezequiel y vengo de Panamá. Mi visión es, el propósito de que estoy aquí es que quiero ayudar a mi gente en la selva que están, hay lugares, pueblos que todavía que no están conocidos y no están alcanzados por el Evangelio. Y creo que el estudio aquí me ha guiado mucho y me ha instruido para usarlo en mi pueblo.
Okay, mi nombre es Juan Manuel y soy de Colombia. Siento que mi pasión es hacia el despertar de una iglesia, hacia lo que nos llama verdaderamente Dios, que es hacer discípulos, seguidores de Jesús, y no solamente llenar nuestra iglesia con gente, sino con verdaderos corazones.
Me llamo Arturo, soy de aquí de Guadalajara, de México. Pero todos hacemos parte de esa iglesia y del propósito, y veo cómo se está levantando una generación nueva que ama a Dios y que va a servirle por el resto de su vida. Eso es lo que me ha demostrado aquí.
Every day is a little different, I would say. It's kind of the same, but every day also has like a little different thing to it. Everyone like makes their own breakfast, and we have devotions from like 9 to 10, and then class. Free time, doing chores, doing discipleship. Wednesday mornings we go teach English and health, and Thursday nights we have prayer night.
It's been amazing to see how the Matthew Training Center focuses on discipleship and seeing these girls actually reach out and to begin to disciple others around them.
We basically just kind of one day we're like, we're gonna teach English in this little town, not really knowing what that meant. So we used English as a way to like get into the community and meet people.
How to spell them.
After Trek, I want to go to college. Through like teaching English classes and different things that's happened, I kind of think that I want to major in like English as a second language.
Hi, my name is...
All right, we're about to head over to the school to use some of their Wi-Fi while everyone's in sessions.
So, what's our ride?
We're gonna use these. The Matthew Training Center is awesome, but there's still no internet out there yet. The HADIME participants have been going all the way into Guadalajara to check their email, until they discovered that the school, which is only like 5 minutes away, had an open Wi-Fi connection that it was fine with people using. So now all we had to do was go down there.
We had the opportunity to interview some of the girls to hear what they've been learning since they've been here at the Matthew Training Center.
I learned that we should be, or all of us should be a missionary. It's not something that you have to go in a different country to be a missionary. It's important that you start in your family, in your city, with the people there around you. I've been learning a lot about the reality of missions, and being missionary is a lot harder than what I thought it was, but it's also a lot more rewarding, and just being able to see that has been really cool. So in the Palme, it was definitely a huge challenge for me, because being without my Bible and realizing how lost I felt. After the first week, I was like, that's stupid, like, why? I should have brought my Bible. Like, the last full day we had, I was just sitting outside. This like realization came to me, and I feel that like God was just showing me that there's so many people in the world who don't have Bibles, who don't even know how to read the Bible, and how important it is to go there and to teach them what it says. Like, basically, I just felt like he was calling me to go to a place that doesn't have a Bible, a place where people don't know how to read, and to go there and teach the Bible and maybe eventually translate the Bible into their language. And so, yeah.
God has so much more than those four walls that you have back at home. Like for me in Canada, you in Germany, that there's a huge world out there that needs to know about him.
As we get older, even though we're still young in spirit, and I can say for myself and for Trevor both, that this is not something we want to transition out of. This is something that God has called us to, and it's awesome. And we are called, we're committed to continuing this as long as God gives us breath to do that.
I like what John Piper has said. We basically have 3 ways that we can answer the Great Commission call, all of us as Christians. 1, we can go. 2, we can support those who go. And 3, we disobey.
I think we can't do anything but go. And I know that some of us are limited by different things to be able to physically go, but to be a part of going in some way, to be a part of whether that's sending or physically going. I think that's really the only response when we actually pay attention to the need that's out there.
Next time on This Is Why We Go.
The 6 of us girls from Trek, we the first 3 months when they were in language school, we were all separated into 3 different churches. And so on weekends when we have nothing to do, we go back and stay with them and hang out, and it's a lot of fun. It's like my favorite part of the week.